morning. How are you all doing, everyone? I hope you're feeling fine. My name's Jez.
Hi, and my name's Paulette, and welcome to a very special assembly brought to you by Google and Parent Zone. Now, we are being joined by people tuning in from all across the UK today, and that isn't just teachers and students. We've got some mums and dads, some carers, some aunties and uncles, and some grandparents tuning in too. So guys, hi! Now, today, you're all going to embark on a journey to become an internet legend.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, listen, before we get too excited about that journey, we've got to introduce you to a few people. First, we go over to our colleague and friend Rhiannon. She's in the other studio, and it is her job to be speaking to you directly via the magic of the internet. It's absolutely brilliant. She's chomping at the bit to say hello, so let's go there now and say hello, Rhiannon.
Hi guys, my name's Rhiannon, and during today's assembly we are joined by loads of you across Scotland. We are so thankful to have you all joining us this morning. Now, during today's assembly, Jez and Paulette are going to ask you loads of questions. Now, we want you to shout your answers to your teachers and they can pop them in the YouTube chat. We cannot wait to hear what you have to say. And if you're joining us from home today, just shout your answers really loud and we will hear you all the way over here in the studio. Amazing! We're very, very excited. Now, back to you, Jez and Paulette.
Thank you very much, Rhiannon. And listen, we're joining from all around the country, which is ace, but now we've got a very special guest joining us to start this assembly. So we go to our roving reporter, Tim. Tim, can you introduce us to our guest, please?
I certainly can. Now, everyone, I wanted to introduce you to someone you may already know who's very important. It's Claire Haughey, the Minister for Children and Young People. Now, Claire's with us today to see all of the amazing work that you're doing to become internet legends and to give us some advice on staying safe online. Can we give her a huge warm welcome?
Good morning, everyone. Learning how to be safer and more confident in the internet, make the most of all the amazing things we can do online, especially now that so many of us are spending much more time at home using technology. The internet is a wonderful resource, and the Scottish Government wants children and young people to make the most of it, to learn, to create, to communicate and to collaborate. But it's really important that when you are online that you stay safe. The Be Internet Legends project is a terrific example of how we should all approach online safety, helping children like you to stay safer online by focusing on what you should do, not what you shouldn't. These simple rules are something we can all use to help keep ourselves right as we enjoy the fantastic things the internet has to offer. So remember, be kind to each other, be brave, speak to a trusted adult about anything worrying or confusing, be sharp about what you share online, be alert to online scams, and keep personal information secure with strong passwords.
That's some really helpful advice. Let's give a big thank you to Claire, and if you have any questions for Claire about the important work that she's doing, please let your teacher know and we'll pass them on to her.
Thank you very much. It's been wonderful to speak to you all today, and I'm looking forward to visiting your school sometime soon.
Brilliant. Now it's time to hand things back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you very much, Tim, and especially to Claire as well for joining us at the beginning of this assembly. Happy days. Now, listen, we've got so much to share with this morning, so sit back, relax, get ready for some fun.
Yes, now in a minute, a countdown is going to appear on the screen from 5 through to 1. Now, we want you to count down with us and then shout the biggest hello that you can.
Yes, we do. That will be absolutely brilliant, especially when someone actually remembers to put the countdown clock on. I'm just going to go, excuse me, have stern words with someone.
Okay then, Jez. Oh, guys, so listen up. So Jez is actually a little bit distracted today and a little bit upset because his toy cat, Colin, is missing. Now, Colin's only 3 years old and probably feeling really sad and really lonely without Jez. So I was wondering whether you would help to find him. Again, it's a toy cat. His name is Colin and he's 3 years old. Thanks, guys.
Look at that. I'm as quick as the speed of light. No one noticed I was missing. Right, the countdown clock is with us. We're going to have a massive countdown now from 5 to 1. The loudest that you can muster, please. And then a big hello at the end. Let's do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, guys, I could almost hear you from here.
That will do nicely. Keep that volume going throughout the assembly, please. So, Paulette, we're talking about becoming internet legends.
Yes, now internet legends, they are masters of the online world. Now the internet, it's a brilliant place where you can learn and discover so many new things and, well, keep in touch with each other like we're doing right now. But to make the most of the internet, you have to be careful, do the right things and take care of each other. And that is what an internet legend does.
Yeah, they sound ace, right? And basically, the internet legends and what they're doing is so important to us after probably the 18 months that we've had.
Yeah, and everything else. Well, you know, because, well, we've all been using technology and exploring the internet even more over the last few years to do all kinds of things.
We just, and I don't know what I'd have done without my phone.
Me neither. But you know what? Now that we are going back to school and seeing each other in person, now's a really good time to refresh our online skills.
Yes.
And that's not just children that's on the internet, that's all of us. That's teachers, parents, carers, we've all been at it, haven't we?
Absolutely, I nearly forgot you were watching as well, adults. All right, let's take a trip to Interland. This is Interland. Paulette, please, can you tell me who lives there, please?
Ah, those are the internauts. Now don't be shy, everyone. Give them a wave.
Woo!
Now, the internauts, they are a lot like you and me because they just love to have fun exploring online. Because they live in Interland, though, they're always online, like the whole time.
Online, all the time. Does that remind you of anyone?
Yes, but they know, those internauts, they know how important it is to stay safe.
Yeah, they do. Let me introduce you now to a very important internaut. Oh, a very important internaut who goes by... It's your cue, we'll just stop messing about. Get that. Thank you. A very important internaut goes by the name of Legend.
Yes, now Legend is a hero to all the other internauts because Legend always knows the right things to say and do online.
And this is Pip, Legend's best friend. Now, Pip's a bit more like me and you, loves going online, but doesn't necessarily always know what the right thing to do is. So today, with Legend's help and all our adults out there helping along as well, we're all going to learn how to become internet legends.
Yes, now, oh, here they come, here they come. Now then, everyone, not everyone in Interland is good, guys, because these right here, they're the internauties, and they like to cause trouble and make other internauts unhappy. Now, you see that red one on the end? That is Oversharer. Boys and girls, grown-ups, I need you to keep your eyes peeled because Oversharer has been dropping letters everywhere. If you see a random letter pop up on that screen, I think you should make a note of it because I have a sneaky feeling that those letters are going to be used to spell a word later on. Like that was definitely an I. Yep.
Okie dokie. Well, listen, we found out about the internauts, so let's find out about your lovely selves now. Let's find out who is watching. We're going to ask some questions. We want a yes or no to the following questions, basically. You tell your teachers will tell Rhiannon, and we'll find out what you're saying. If you're watching from home, just shout them at the screens. Everyone get involved, please. Yeah. But, hey, listen, we just started the assembly. Can't just chuck questions at people. I think we need a bit of a warm-up.
Yeah, a bit of a warm-up question. Well, actually, guys, I've got a good one. So what I want you to do now is I want you to vote if you think that your schools are the best schools ever. Vote now.
Nice question. I like it. I'm getting involved. I'm going to say that my junior school, yes, parents, I do remember it, thank you very much, was Bexton Juniors. That was the best school ever because of Mr. Brady's country dancing. And it lives with me today, Mr. Brady. Thank you very much. A do side do with your partner. Jersey goes round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Jersey goes.
Did you ever come back on a horse?
Oh, we had a bit of that. Yeah. Thank you.
I love it. I've got to say, that does sound like a lot of fun. And, very, very musical. I'm sorry, Jess. No. My junior school was the best school ever.
Go on, then.
But juniors, because we were also really musical, but we had the best choir ever. It was really, really good and really, really fun. Fun.
Have you finished? I don't know that one. Hey, listen, it's all musical this side, but it's not about us, it's about you lovely guys. And what are they saying, Rhiannon?
Jez and Paulette, your schools sound amazing, but I know that we are joined by the best students and teachers today. In fact, P4P at Riverside have been working hard to learn how to use Chromebooks, and they can't wait to be internet legends. And Seaview Primary have a lovely view of the sea, which is so gorgeous. And Miss Smith's class have said, yes, we're the best school because we are smart and we have big brains. Modest as well, I see. Best school ever from St. Joseph's Primary in Dundee. Yes, we are the big school because we work as a team from Mrs. Plue's class. Seaview is the best because it has lots of fun. Yes, because we all work as a team and keep each other safe from St. Joseph's. And St. Joseph's are saying we are the best because we're really clever and we learn by having fun, and we are great at art. Amazing. We think Seaview is the best because we work well as a team and have great pupils and staff. Riverside is the best because they are kind and smart. And Dedridge Primary are the best because we have everything. Amazing. Well, you know what? Just because you're tuning into this assembly this morning, that makes you pretty legendary already. So I think you all are the best schools ever. Back to you, Jazz and Paulette.
Competitive bunch there, Paulette.
Guys, you sound absolutely amazing. We are loving hearing all those fun facts. Will you keep dropping those fun facts in the chat? We want to hear all about you.
Yes, please.
Yeah, but that was just our practice questions. Let's have a go at the real questions right now, and don't forget to vote.
Right, we start off with a very tricky one. You might need to take your time over this. How do you use the internet? Okie dokie, let's have a go then. Let's find out, are you doing this?
Oh, schoolwork. Maybe you're using the internet to on Google Classroom, maybe for your homework. Well, actually, this assembly is a little bit like schoolwork, isn't it? And we are using the internet. So if you think you're using the internet to do your schoolwork, teachers, warm your fingers up and vote now. Is anyone doing this?
Chatting with friends online, obviously invaluable in recent times, checking in with friends and family, and of course loads of different ways that we can chat online. You can chat in apps, you can chat in games, and I've been video messaging quite a lot.
you?
Yeah, and because I know we've got such a competitive bunch out there, I'm going to throw this out.
on then.
Who can beat my personal record of 24 people on a video call? Come on, let's have
24
you.
people on a video call. Can anyone beat Jess's record? 24 to beat, 24 to beat, 24, 24, 24. That gauntlet's been dropped.
Sounds like an auction.
That gauntlet's been dropped. Can anyone pick it up? Teachers, grown-ups, you can play too. 24 to beat. You let us know.
Bring it.
No, is anyone...
Hey!
Is anyone doing that? Sharing funny pictures? Oh, wow. Do you enjoy sharing funny pictures online? Maybe with your friends, with your brothers and sisters, your mums, your dads? What kind of things do you find funny? I'm loving this. A new drama. Llama. That is kind of funny, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's always nice to put a smile on your friends'
Is
faces.
anyone doing this?
What, playing games? Surely not, Paulette. I would imagine everyone's been playing games online at some point. And listen, if you haven't already found it, we are introducing you to Interland today, which is a game. Everyone gets excited because you can play it later. But listen, out for all the facts, all the different little tips and tricks so you can smash the highest score on this game, all right? That's what this assembly is all about, learning and having fun, people. Let's go over to Rhiannon now to see how you've answered those questions.
Thanks, Jazz. Well, it seems like you guys are using the internet loads. Burrelton use the internet all the time. We have digital tech awards each week. We use the internet here in Riverside for class and for homework. Milo Forest in Stonehaven, hello, are the best. There's 30 of us, love that. Miss Kirk's class are using it for schoolwork, gaming and chatting. Kincaid's pupils use the internet to chat with friends, play games and do our homework, and we use it at school too, they say. Oh, we have a new record. Oh, we've got 31 people during homeschooling in Mrs. Yeaman's class. Amazing. Miss Smith's class are using lots of games. St. Joseph's are using the internet for learning, homework and games, as well as learning French and P3H. They love using the internet for homework as well and saving our work to team and doing coding as well. I love that. Dedridge Primary using it for games as well. P7A with Mrs. Ralston are using the internet to play games, and on Interland as well. We love to see it, and to help us become digital citizens. Amazing. We've got loads of games coming through as well. And finally, Mr. McConaughey's class said we use the internet for showcasing our learning on our learning app as well. Wait, we have another record. Kingcase Primary have smashed it out of the park with 60 pupils online during homeschooling. Incredible work. You guys might even be using the internet more than us. That's insane. Now, back to you, Jazz and Paulette.
Whoa, guys. Well, first of all, Mrs. Jeeman's class, very good try, but Kingcase Primary School, look at this. This is your victory dance. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Well done, guys.
There is my title. Well done, you lot.
I tell you what, guys, you're on the internet a lot, almost as much as the internauts. So, to become an internet legend, you have to follow a pledge. 5 simple but powerful promises to make sure that your online lives are epic. To become an internet legend, here's what you need to do. You need to be sharp and think before you share. You need to be alert and check it's for real. You need to be secure and protect your stuff. You need to be kind and respect each other. And you need to be brave. And when in doubt, discuss.
Now that looks like a lot to learn, doesn't it? But don't worry, I've broken it down into something that's easier to remember. I'm going to say it first, then I want you to repeat it nice and loud after me, please. It goes like this. Sharp, alert, secure, kind, brave.
Sharp, alert, secure, kind and brave. Absolutely fantastic. Well, let's take a closer look at what those 5 words actually really mean. And we need to do that by going on an adventure to Interland. Who's ready to go?
Me.
Let's go.
All right, so this is the map of our adventure. I'll talk you through the map now. We're going to start on the blue island, which is Mindful Mountain on the left-hand side of your screen. We drop down onto the red one, which is Reality River. We then fly across to the right-hand side and let ourselves into the Tower of Treasure before ending up in our favourite place, the green island, Kind Kingdom. But let's start now. Mindful Mountain, the town centre of Interland. A really cool place where the Internauts hang out and share their personal stories, thoughts and pictures.
Yes, but they need to be careful about what they share and who they share it with. In this part of Interland, Internauts know to think before they share. And we call this being internet sharp. Because sometimes Internauts, well, they share things that they shouldn't, and so do we. We do as well sometimes, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, listen to Naughty, this is Oversharer. Now, Oversharer loves nothing more than sharing the personal and private information of the other Internauts. It is not their information to share, but they share it anyway, and they don't care who it upsets.
But you know, Jess, sometimes it's hard to know whether something's a good share or a bad share.
True.
Now, do you have an example of a good share for us?
I certainly do, yeah. Here's a picture that my daughter did. Now, she was proud of this, and I was proud of her. Nothing but joy on this picture. So I asked her if I could share it because I knew that my friends and family would love to see her work, and obviously it'll put a smile on their face. And it's about spreading kindness when we're on the internet. That's what everyone should be doing. So sometimes the more shares, the better.
Yeah, sometimes, Jess, but not always. You know, boys and girls, grown-ups, sometimes it's better to be more private and just share things with your friends and with your family. Now, Jess, I know you're not very proud of this, but do you have an example of a not so good share for us?
I do, right, okay, but now listen, I've just heard your reactions to that because a lot of you have gone, a lot of you have laughed, and it's exactly what I did. Now, this is my dog Munchkin, okay? Now, I thought that was a lovely picture. I took the picture, I shared it because I thought, that's great. Now, the feelings, the most important feelings to be considered here are Munchkins. Munchkin didn't get asked whether I could share that or not because I didn't think about it, all right? So I've embarrassed Munchkin because actually he doesn't like that picture, all right? So therefore I have upset my dog and basically embarrassed them. So we should always check with who's in the pictures before we start sharing. Please learn from my mistake.
Definitely. Now, do you remember Pip, Legend's friend? Oh, ouch, yeah, that had to hurt. One day Pip was practicing some super serious football skills and boing, completely messed up. Now, Overshare was filming it on their phone, and when they both watched that video back, they did find it really funny. But then Oversharer shared it with a bunch of Internauts that Pip didn't even know.
Yeah, and of course they thought it was funny too, so they shared it with their friends shared it with their friends, and their friends shared it with their friends. So pretty soon, everyone in Interland had seen Pip's epic football fail, which clearly made Pip feel, well, sad and embarrassed. Now, Overshare was completely selfish, did not consider Pip's feelings before they posted that. So likewise, when we go on in the internet, and also, if we're taking pictures, just because we take pictures does not give us the right to share them, okay? And when we're online, we just got to have a little think about what may happen or who may get hurt before we press send.
Definitely, because you know, when we post something on the internet, we can't always control how many people are going to see it. And here's a great way for you to understand. In the first of our
challenge time! Woo! Now, we love a challenge time, and we definitely love a woo! So basically, when you see challenge time hit the screen next time, please feel free to woo along with us, why don't you? Now, listen, Paulette, I know what we had planned. Can we just change it up? Because I'm a bit all over the place, because I can't concentrate, because I've lost my good luck cat. Now, he looks like this, and I'm just wondering if all you Bobby Dazzlers out there can help me find my cat, please.
Okay, well, why don't we do this, guys? Why don't we turn this challenge into a little bit of a quiz. So boys and girls, if you think you can help Jez, why don't you let your teachers know if 1, you know where the cat is.
Yes, please.
2, if you know the cat's name. And 3, if you know how old the cat is. That's 1, where the cat is. 2, the cat's name. And 3, how old is the cat. Now, if you are tuning in from home, and I'm hoping that our mums and dads, carers, aunties, uncles, grandparents, you can play too. Just keep shouting really loudly at the screen and we'll be able to hear you from here. So you ready? On your marks, get set, up, go. Yes.
Paulette, listen, I'm loving your work and your enthusiasm, trying to help me out and everything, but how on earth is everyone supposed to know all that information?
Oh, Jess, you'll see. You know, personal information can travel super fast on the internet.
I suppose you're right. And actually, we know that it's Alex's birthday today. We got your name, Alex. I'm hoping in the next few seconds we can find out what school you're from as well. But Alex has got a birthday, so I reckon the whole country should sing happy birthday to you, dude. That'll be absolutely amazing. Are you ready, everyone?
We are so ready.
Here we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alex. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Nice one. I like that finish as well to that. Brilliant. Well, that's cheered me up, Alex, knowing that you're having a birthday. I do hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. All right, but I'm hoping you can help me out and make me have a fantastic day by finding my cat. I'm not too sure how you're going to know all that information. Let's go to Rihanna now.
Don't you worry, Jazz, because these guys are on top form this morning. Miss Skippin's class has said top of the board, he's called Colin. Miss Smith's Colin, he's 3 years old. Mrs. Humans, he's behind you. His name is Colin and he's 3 years old. Mrs. Rajkumar's class is saying on top of the screen. Miss McNichol's class is saying it's a cat, is 3 years old. Top of the screen from King Case in 6A. He is 3 on top of the screen and his name is Colin from Miss Lockhart's class. Mrs. Rajkumar's class came in again and said his name is Colin and 3 years old. Riverside as well, got that right. Miss Vasey's class as well. Oh, and we've got another birthday today. It's Mrs. Gardner's birthday. Happy birthday, Mrs. Gardner. I'm so glad you're celebrating with us today. That's amazing. And we also have another birthday in St. Joseph's in P4G. AD is 8 today. Happy birthday. And Rothsvay joint campus came in and said his name is Colin and he's 3 years old. And he's behind you, they say. Now, back to you, Jez and Paulette.
Absolutely brilliant.
wow.
Behind me, you say? Is that right? Is Colin behind me? I'm not too sure. Whoa, there he is. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.
guys.
You are my new favourite people. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping I get an invite from the in the post as well from Meredith, who's going to be 11 on Saturday. The information is flying, isn't it?
And they got all of that right, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited, but now actually my mind's blown. Are they psychic? How on earth did they know his name is Colin and he's 3 years old? I never said that.
Okay, Jez, I'll let you into a little bit of a secret. I did tell them earlier on, but didn't that information travel super fast?
It certainly did. Like I say, the information is flying around, and that is exactly what we should remember every time we go online. The information can be shared super quick.
Yeah, and you know, anything we do share could be forwarded and go viral. And that isn't just a picture or a video. That could be a joke or a comment even that you've posted and someone's taken it the wrong way. And once it's on the internet, it is there to stay, which means that anyone can see it, even a stranger.
How many people is that, Paulette?
Well, do you know, guys, that is over 62 million people. Yeah, that's how many people go on the internet in the UK. Or in other words, if 62.2 million people was to form a line, head to toe, that line would go all the way around the world twice. Wow.
Wowzers.
Twice.
All right, let's just get our
Crazy.
heads around that one, shall we? All right. Having something go round your school that you didn't want people to see, that would be bad enough, wouldn't it? All right, now imagine this many people seeing something that you didn't want them to.
Exactly, guys. So always remember to, 1, just check and think. Make sure whether something's okay before you share it. 2, think about who might see it and how long it's going to be there for. And 3, watch out for those oversharers because they like to spoil your fun. And oh, there's another letter.
Hey, what?
Did
What are
you
talking about?
see it?
Okay, well, listen, that's the end of that island trip. Let's have a little recap. So, to be Internet Sharp, there's an answer popping up on your screen. I want you to shout it out nice and loud. To be Internet Sharp, what do we have to do?
Think before you share.
Good work. All right, so now we find ourselves at Reality River, which runs through Interland and it flows with facts and fake news. Not everything on Reality River are as they seem.
Yes, in this part of Interland, internauts know to check it's for real. And we call this being Internet Alert. And you know, it's the same when you go online too, because there are sometimes people trying to trick you. Now, don't get me wrong, there's loads of absolutely great things.
Oh, Paulette,
on the internet.
actually,
What?
I've just remembered, I meant to tell you this before we started the assembly, but I can share it with you now.
What?
Get in, it is a good news day. You found Colin, and we have a cure for hiccups. I've read it this morning.
Have you?
Yeah, all you have to do is put socks on your hands. Who knew? I can't wait to try that.
Hang on-
Amazing.
Hang on a second. Putting socks on your hands
Yeah.
can cure the hiccups.
Yeah.
That that doesn't sound right. Does that sound right to you, Jez?
How easy.
Wait, Jez, where did you get that from?
Admittedly, it was on some strange website, but it's online, so it must be true, right?
Well, no, actually, no, because, you know, sometimes people say things online that are not true. Yeah, you see, when you're online, it can be really easy to believe everything that you see, read or hear. But you need to have a think carefully about what you are looking at. Because, you know, if it doesn't match what you actually already know, it might not be true. And, you know, and sometimes there are people who are out to just make things up and deliberately trick you online.
Why on earth would someone want to make something up online?
Well, you know, Jez, there's loads of reasons. You know, sometimes people want to make you believe something, to make you think a certain way. They might actually just want to change the way that you think altogether. And yes, of course, sometimes people are just having a bit of a prank, a bit of a laugh. But, you know, sometimes there are people who might try and make you do something bad, and they can do this by offering you something exciting, something you might actually really want.
Okay, fair enough. In which case, then how do I know what I can trust and what I can't trust?
Well, internet legends are really good at asking questions about where they go online, just to figure out what is fact and what is fake, and look out to just make sure something isn't a scam.
Go on then, introduce us. Who is this character?
Well, this guy right here, this is an internauty called a phisher. Now, phishers, they use dodgy emails, fake websites and pop-ups to trick you into entering your personal and private information, or maybe even clicking on a link that you shouldn't.
Whoa, hang on a minute. Ah, look at this. Happy news again. Stops play here. Look at this. I've only gone and won a free skin for my favourite guest. This is because you found Colin.
Guys, this is exactly what I mean. Jez,
What?
what's a skin?
A skin, it's like a costume for a character, makes it cooler, faster, stronger, and, well, beginning of the week, let's start with a freebie.
Jez, hang on a second. I really think that this might be a phishing attack.
But I just got a
Yeah,
click.
guys, can you see why this might be a phishing attack? Well, shall I show you what I spotted? Right here. It's asking for your gamer ID and your password, your personal information. And you know, Jez, you weren't even playing that game when that pop-up popped up. Now, why would they need your personal information like that when you weren't even playing that game?
I don't know.
Yeah, you see, we need to be really careful about sharing our personal information on the internet. Because what? We never know what they might do with it. Here, for example, they could pretend to be you, and then we don't know what they might do.
What? Try and buy something maybe using my... Whoa, hang on a minute. I don't want that.
No, and let's take a look at this. It says you've won a free skin. Ha! Now, I was going to let you know there's a very, very special little phrase that's going to help you guys. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And this definitely sounds fishy to me.
All
But
right.
again, if you're not sure, just check in with your trusted adults and they'll be able to help. And you know, Jez, it was asking you to click on a link, but don't, because look, when we hover over that link, that doesn't look very safe or secure, does it?
No.
No, it's just made up of random numbers and random words.
Oh, Paulette, thank goodness for you. You just saved me there in front of our new friends. All right, so listen, you go online a lot. You love your baking. You get your recipes from Cookie Club. How do you know that this is trustworthy?
Ah, well, Jez, have a look at this. What can you see? Can you see that green padlock?
Yeah.
Well, here's a brilliant tip for you. If there's a closed padlock before a web address, it's a good sign that that web address is safer and more secure to use. And boys and girls, mums and dads, all our grown-ups. That's a brilliant tip for you to use when you go online as well. But again, boys and girls, if you're not sure, the best thing to do is just...
Check with a trusted adult. Yes. All right, I'm back in the game. Okay, so I nearly got fished there. So next time I go online, I'm switching this on. And what have I got to remember? 1, unexpected pop-ups. 2, things that ask me for my personal information. We don't give out our personal information freely online, especially when we don't know who's asking. 3, dodgy links. Anything that's asking you to click on a link to take you through to the next stage, don't, okay? Go to number 4, check in with your trusted adult, work it out together whether you think it's the right thing to do, and then we can bust those fishers together.
Yeah, so guys, to be internet alert, say it when it pops up on the screen.
Check it's for real! Okay, well, we're halfway around our adventure and we find ourselves outside the Tower of Treasure. Now, this is where the internaut's personal things and valuables are kept. So this can be personal information like data, contact details, addresses, photos, videos, places they have been. Also, their devices like smartphones and tablets.
Yeah, now all personal information and data is valuable, and everyone should take care to protect their personal information online. That's internauts, you, your friends, and even you grown-ups out there. Now, because protecting your personal information is so super important, internet legends know to protect their stuff, and we call this being internet secure.
Ooh, it's challenge time!
Woo!
All right, this time round, guys, we're going to give you some sentences. You need to try and work out whether they are true or false. Tell your teachers will tell Rhiannon. I'm hoping you're all going to get 3 out of 3. Come on.
Yeah, let the games begin. So question number 1, is this true or is this false? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is one of the most common passwords used by people online? Is 123456 one of the most common passwords used by people online? Now, boys and girls, I need you to vote now. Tell your teacher will tell Rhiannon, and we're going to check back in later on to see what you said. Now, Jess, what are you saying, true or false?
Well, I'm hoping it's false. I can't imagine anyone thinks 123456 is a strong password. Clearly, easy to remember, and it is a nightmare when we forget our passwords, but that is not keeping anyone away from your valuable information and data. So I'm hoping everyone's being much safer than that. I am going for false. False. Oh my days.
Whoa, that's true.
Wow.
That's absolutely bonkers, isn't it? Because that would be really easy for a hacker to guess. Now it is. It's important to be able to remember your password, but, well, it can't be that obvious. Now, a strong password is made up of at least 8 characters or more, and they should be a mix of uppercase, lowercase, numbers and symbols. Whew. Let's take a look at question number 2. So, true or false? It's okay to use the same password for all your accounts and devices. Is it okay to use the same password for all your accounts and all your devices? What do you think, boys and girls? I need you to vote now. Tell your teacher will tell Rhiannon, and we're going to check back in later on to see what you said. Jess, what are you saying, true or false?
Well, let's work through this together, shall we? I mean, a password is like a key to a lock in which you're keeping everything safe behind. So imagine in your everyday life, you've only got one key, the same key for your front door, your back door, your piggy bank and your diary. 1, if you lost that key, it'd be a nightmare. You couldn't get into anything. Or 2, if someone else gets hold of that key, they have access to everything. So in your online world, everything is much safer. Like in our real lives, we basically lock everything up separately, don't we? So each account needs its own password. I'm saying false.
You're saying false. Oh, yeah, Jez. It was definitely false. And I love the way that you worked that out. Guys, yeah, definitely false. You need to have a different password for all your important accounts because, again, if they guess one password and they're all the same, they're going to have access to everything. It's really important that you have a different password for all your important accounts and remember to change those regularly. Let's take a look at this one. True or false? If you close a web browser, it automatically logs you out of all of your accounts. Is that true or false? When you close a web browser, does it automatically log you out of all of your accounts, boys and girls? Vote now. Jez, is that true or false?
Okay, so to close a web browser, you just click the little X in the top right-hand corner to shut the window down, don't you? If you're sharing a computer, though, you leave the computer, the next person on opens it back up. Actually, your account is still sat there in a tab at the top. All they have to do is click on that. They're into your account. No need for a password. They're looking at your personal information. Okay, that's because you did not log out properly. False!
Yeah, that was definitely false, guys, and really important to remember when you go on a computer at school or at a library or even somewhere else. Now, most websites and social media with a login will have your picture at the top of the page. You need to click on that and log yourselves out from there. You don't want that next person to hop on that shared computer and have access to your personal and private information, or worse still, pretend to be you and just do something that you wouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. We've probably all got into kind of little habits when we've been indoors a lot, not having to think about this stuff. Now we're back sharing computers, we need to do the right thing. And I'm sure you are, because you seem like a really clever bunch. Let's go over to Rhiannon, hopefully. 3 out of 3, Rhi.
Thanks, Jez. Now, to be internet legends, you guys need to be super secure and protect your stuff. So let's go through your answers together. So 123456 is one of the most common passwords used by people online. Now, I'll give a shout out to those who've got this right. Mrs. Plue's class, Miss Skippins, Miss Smith's class at Burrelton. Loads of you got it right. P7B with Mrs. Rajkumar. Milo P6 said true as well. King Case have got that right. Riverside as well. P4G went for true as well. And Riverside also did say, we hope it's not true. Strangely enough, that one is, though. People really are using that password. Now, to have a strong password, you need to have a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers and symbols. And how about the second one? It's okay to use the same password for all your accounts and on all of your devices. Now, I've been scrolling through and I can see that all of you said false and got that one right. Well done, team. So loads of you have got 2 out of 2. Let's see if we can make it 3 out of 3. So finally, if you close a web browser on the internet, it automatically logs you out of your accounts. Now, well done to Burlton, to P7B and Seaview, Miss Skippin's class, Miss Plews, Mrs. Daly's class, Miss Doy's class, P6B as well, Dedridge Primary, Riverside. In fact, let me have a look here. You all got that one right again. Well done. Loads of you are celebrating. 3 out of 3 over here in Rothers Bay. Mrs. Daly's class, 3 out of 3 with St. Joseph. St. Joseph's are doing very well. But you know what? You're all doing insanely good this morning. Well done for getting 3 out of 3. Now, back to you, Jez and Paulette.
Yay! Well done, any and all of you that got 3 out of 3. Absolutely brilliant job. Now, Jez, you got 2 out of 3, which was also really, really good. So I think you should give yourself a pat on the back. But, oh, guys, let me introduce you to this character right here. This is Hacker. An internaughty that's up to no good. They're trying to hack into the personal and private information of another internaut.
Luckily, there's loads of clever ways on our devices to make sure that our stuff's safe, right?
Yeah, well, one of the best things to have is a strong password. And it's like you said before, Jez, your password, it's like the key to your front door. It keeps everything locked up and secure, so only you can get in. But don't ever share that password with anyone, guys, because, well, that would be like locking your front door, seeing a stranger and saying, here you are, guys, let yourself into my house, relax, help yourself, make a cup of tea. Definitely wouldn't do that.
I hope you wouldn't. All right, so for a password, a strong one, so hacker can't guess it. It can't just be the name of your pet or your favourite football team, because that information is easily accessible, isn't it? So how are we going to demonstrate this one, Paulette?
Well, actually, you're right, Jez. And, you know, funnily enough, Pip actually needs a new password for a new account. Why don't you and I, and everyone tuning in, why don't we put our heads together and come up with a really strong one? Yeah, you up for it?
Yeah, why not? Teamwork makes a dream work, and we've got a massive team watching today, so this should really work. So we need a a word to work with. I know. It's what we're making you this morning. It is, of course, legends.
Oh, legendary word. Brilliant choice there, Jez.
Thank you very much.
Why don't we see whether the hacker could hack it?
And in true quiz show style, we should build the tension to find out as well. So after 3, we'll have a woo, hang fire. I'll count you in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Woo.
Can the hacker hack it? Ooh,
Oh.
hacker says way too easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Kind of had a sneaky suspicion that might be the case. Let's take a closer look. Let's see how we can make this password a lot more secure. So we've got that brilliant word. We've got that word legends. But, you know, that's actually all lowercase. Maybe, guys, if we introduced some random uppercase and lowercase letters, maybe that would help.
Okay, chuck them in, let's find out. Okay, there we go, dropped in nicely. So we've still got the word legends, but we've got a mixed bag of uppercase and lowercase. Apologies to any English teachers watching this, makes you twitch a bit, but let's find out if the hacker can hack it.
The hacker says, I can definitely easily hack that. Guys, I think we need to pop our thinking caps on and take a closer look and see what else we can do. So we've got that brilliant word, we've got legends, and we've got uppercase now, and we've got lowercase. Yeah, actually, we could introduce some numbers here. Oh. You know, Jez, if we tweak those E's a little bit, they could definitely look like a 3. And that S, guys, tuning in from home and at school, that S could look like an S, a 5, couldn't it? I got excited. That S could definitely look like a 5. Let me show you what I mean.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, the 5 definitely looks like an S. And, oh, weird. Yeah, the 3s look like backwards capital E's. I see what you're doing there. Well, we changed it up loads. That still looks like the word legends to me, so I'd remember that. Brilliant work. Let's find out if the hacker can hack it. What do you think? Here we go.
Ooh, hacker's not sure. It's getting tricky, guys. We're almost over the line. We've got them on the ropes. They're ducking and diving. I think we need to go back to my tips and tricks to create a really strong password. Now, what was it that I said? So a strong password should be made up of at least 8 characters or more. Should be uppercase, should be lowercase. Jez,
What?
I've spotted it. We've only used 7 characters. What else could we use?
I don't know. I'm going to have to throw it out to you guys. Okay. All right, so we've got uppercase, we've got lowercase, we've got numbers. What else is on our keypads? Hang on a minute.
What?
Mrs. Skippin's class has come in with symbols. That was quick.
That's brilliant. Okay, you mean like a question mark or an exclamation mark? I've got a good one. Let's try this one, guys. Let's pop in a hashtag, see whether that helps.
Mrs. Skippin's class on
they skipped
the
in, didn't
money. They certainly did, very quickly. All right, let's find out. Can the hacker hack it, everybody?
Oh, no, hacker can't. Hacker's given up. We beat the hacker. Well done, guys.
Nice one. Is Pip happy? Yes, you're more than welcome, Pip. All right, let's have a recap, people. To build a strong password: 1, use uppercase and lowercase letters. 2, add in some numbers. 3, thank you very much, Miss Skipping's class, and to everyone else who knew this as well, symbols. Symbols need to be in there as well, please. 4 is basically a strong password needs to be 8 characters or more. The more characters, the stronger it gets. But remember, you have to remember it. And 5, once we have a strong password, you do not share it with anyone, all right, other than your parents and carers, which is important. All right, well done, guys.
Yes,
good
fantastic.
work.
So, guys, to be internet secure, what do you have to do?
Protect your stuff. Woo! All right, we're through to our favourite place. And it's really nice here. Kind Kingdom, where the internauts come together and just hang out and have fun.
Internet legends, they know to respect each other, and we call this being internet kind. Now, unfortunately, you get bullies in Interland, just like you do in the real world. And this yellow internauty is a cyberbully, and they think that it's okay to say mean things and make other internauts unhappy.
Yeah, but no one likes a bully, do they?
No.
So that's why internauts should only do things that are kind and fair when they're online. They should only comment, share, or post something, again, that they wouldn't mind someone doing to them, all right? It's really, really important that we always consider the person's feelings before we press send.
Indeed. Now,
It's challenge time.
Woo!
Woo,
This
that
is one of
crept
my
up on me.
favourite challenges. It's an emoji challenge. Okay, here's what's going to happen. We are going to show you some posts from the internet, some pictures, and I'm going to give you a couple of emoji choices, and you get to decide which emoji would be the best one to comment back with.
Yeah, we're just looking for the most positive, the kindest response from your lovely selves. You go to great schools, so you're going to smash this one. First post, Legend has got their highest score on their favourite game. They're feeling pretty pleased with themselves because they've been working hard for this. So they've uploaded this picture. They are waiting for your response. Which emoji's going back?
Well, we could go with that licky chops, tasty score emoji, or maybe cool dude.
Oh, looking good, Paulette.
Licky chops, tasty score, which, you know, actually, guys, that looks a lot like Jez's concentration face.
It's definitely my gaming face.
So, tasty score or cool dude.
Well, listen, you've been working really hard. You finally beat the game. You're at the top of the leaderboard. I think you're feeling pretty cool, right? Well, that's my opinion anyway. You tell your teachers which one you would send back now, please, and we'll find out from Rhiannon in just 1 second. That's the starter. Next up, oh, nice. One of your friends done a lovely picture of the internauts. Again, they're pleased with this, and so they should be. Great detail there. A very nice job too. So they want to know what you think of their artwork. So what are you going for?
Well, we could go and respond with the original smiley.
Nice.
Or maybe LOL.
Popular.
Original smiley or lol.
Okie dokie, so we've got 2 of the most well-used, most popular emojis out there. And if we were just chatting with our friends online, both of these emojis are positives, aren't they? Because I'm always using laugh out loud when I'm talking with my friends. But in this case, we have to have a little think, because if your friend does a piece of artwork that obviously they're looking for your response and you are only responding using one emoji, you go for laugh out loud, what might they think you're doing?
Yeah, Jez, you're right. They might think we were laughing at them, and that was not what we meant to do at all.
No, not at all. Normally a positive amongst friends, but not in this instance, okay? So this is a really good example to show us every time we go online, you've got to switch this on, make sure that we don't upset our friends by accident.
Yeah, thanks for that, Jez.
Not a problem now. You know I'm a soppy sausage and I love my animals. And I'm very excited. There's a film come out with one of these in it. Yes, I'm going. All right, so for any little Attenboroughs out there, you can get some virtual points for your schools by telling me what animal is that?
Oh, it's red. It was a fox. Did you see Oversharer
Hey,
with that
well, it's
letter?
not an internaughty, Paulette. What are you chatting about? Right, anyway, okay. So extra virtual points if you can tell me what animal that is. My favourite animal. All right, and also if I posted that, which emoji are you sending back?
Well, we could go with the,
Ah, cute.
or maybe,
I love that. Ah, cute.
or,
I love that. That's if emojis could speak, and there's a little pause when I work out which one we're doing first. There we go. All right, so, well, let's face it, Paulette, look at him. Well, either of those would work, wouldn't they? Listen, which is your favourite? Tell your teacher now, please. And what's coming up next? Oh, no. Oh, all right, then. This sometimes happens, doesn't it? Pip's upset online. All right, I need your help. What would you do if you saw one of your friends upset and having a bad time online?
Well, you know, Jez, as far as an emoji choice, I would just make sure, guys, that I sent them loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of love and just try and cheer them up. Let them know that someone cares.
Lovely, absolutely spot on. Yeah, when we're online, we're looking out for ourselves, aren't we? We're also going to keep an eye out for our friends. So if you do see a friend that's having a bad time online and upset, firstly, 1, make sure it is your friend. 2, then ask them what the problem is. Once we share a problem, we can get it sorted out. Like I say, teamwork makes the dream work, guys. And I'm sure you're all over this, so let's go back to Rhiannon and find out what you're saying.
Thanks, Jez. Now, it seems like you guys love using emojis just as much as we do. So let's take a look at your answers together. So when Legend posted that they'd reached the highest score on their favourite game, you had the choice of Cool Dude or Licky Chops. Now we've got Cool Dudes across the board from all of you. And I know what, you lot are super cool over there in Scotland. And how about the second one, when your friend has just spent ages on that drawing of the Internauts? Now this one was a bit tricky, but you all chose that positive smiley emoji. In fact, some of you have even sent me some cheesy grins and some starry eyes, which is amazing. Well done for choosing that positive emoji there. And how about the animal? Now I can hear you all shouting. You're all saying it's a red panda. I wonder if Jez will be throwing some virtual points at you very soon. And I've got love heart eye emojis all over my screen as well. And lastly, it's always a bit rubbish, isn't it, when you or somebody that you know is having a bad day. And if I was having a bad day, I'd certainly want someone to try and cheer me up by sending me lots and lots of love when I'm online. And it seems like you guys would as well, because I've got lots of lovely love hearts. I've got the 2 pink love hearts. We've got some multicoloured love hearts, a blue and a yellow ones. We've got some blowing kisses love hearts, which is lovely from all of you. And you know what? I wasn't having a bad day today. I was having a good day. But you guys have just made me have a great day. So thank you so much. Now back to you, Jez and Paulette.
Aww.
Yay, well done, and well done, little Atterbury's. Of course, it was a red panda. Well done. Your points are flying down towards you now.
Definitely a red panda. It wasn't a fox. I was just testing you. But you know, guys, that emoji challenge was just a really good example of how easily we can upset our friends without meaning to. Because when we say something to someone online, it can sound and feel very different to saying it to them in person.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is how we want our friends to be online, isn't it? So we have the Say It Out Loud test for you, which means before you post anything, just say it out loud and then ask yourself, would I say that to the person's face, or would I like it if someone said that to me? And if the answer is no, you simply don't post it.
Yeah, internet legends, they always try to be positive. But you know, they also know that they need to take care of themselves too.
Yeah, absolutely. I like looking after myself every now and again, just in the mirror. Edwards, looking good today. Oh, come on, you're going to have a good one.
No, actually, I don't mean like that.
Oh,
no.
awkward. I don't do that. I don't do that.
No, I mean that we can be online a lot. So it's important that we just check to see how our screen use is making us feel. And we call this digital well-being. Now, digital well-being can be just making sure that when you're playing a game and you've been online for a long time, that you just take a break. It's just making sure that you're not getting too tired. And it could also be for when you go somewhere online that makes you feel anxious or makes you feel bad in any other way. Digital well-being, you using your legendary powers, should just step away and do something else. It's all about finding a good balance.
I've got good balance.
No, no, Jez. No, I don't mean. Oh, dear, I don't mean
badly.
that kind of balance. I mean a better balance between your screen use and your online and offline lives. And you know, that could look different for everyone. You just need to make sure that when you do go online, it always makes you feel better and never worse.
Absolutely.
And you know, actually, we can all find some time just to turn a game off from time to time, even one that we really like, and do some of our other hobbies. You know, like maybe like painting a picture or reading a book. Oh, I love reading a book. You see, internet legends, they know that they can have an awesome time offline as well.
Yeah, absolutely right. I get it now. It's all about balancing my offline and my online world. But what if someone's being unkind to me?
Well, you know, if someone is being unkind to you guys or someone that you know online, there are some things that you can do. Now you can do this, you can block them. Or if you hear or see a negative comment, do this. Now say it with me, guys. I need you to report it, either to the site where it happened or to a grown-up. And if you're not sure what to do or how to do it, definitely do this. Tell an adult and they'll be able to help. When I'm not sure what to do, I do all 3 of those things, especially that last one. So, Jez.
Absolutely. Now, listen, we know that it's tricky to talk to grown-ups sometimes, And, well, basically, they will always, and trusted adults, please tell your kids this as well, you would always prefer them to come to you and just explain what is going on, all right? Really, really important. Always, just be positive when you're on there, guys. It is the best thing to do, and like Paulette says, make sure you're talking to your adults at all times.
Yeah, so let's have a quick recap. So when we're speaking to someone online, we should, 1, always say out loud, make sure that it sounds okay before we post it. 2, always be positive. And 3, block, report, or tell an adult if someone's been unkind to you or someone that you know.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So to be
Of course,
internet
you
kind.
should also look after your digital well-being and making sure that you're finding a good balance between your screen use that suits you.
Absolutely. I do apologise for treading on that bit. So to be internet kind, what do we have to do?
Respect each other.
Yeah, we do. All right. So there we go. Visited all the islands of Interland. And basically, it's an absolutely magic place, especially when the internauts do the right things. But we've got one of our pledges left to explain, and it's one of the most important.
Yeah, when in doubt, discuss. We call this being internet brave. Now, when an internaut, they see or hear something they're not quite sure is right, they find someone and they talk to them about it. And it's the same when you go online too. There is always someone that you can talk to.
What, like your favourite blogger, just give them a little message?
Yeah, but you actually really know them, Jez.
No, never met them before in my
No,
life.
you see, guys, the best people to speak with is someone that you know and someone that you can trust. And that could be a parent or a teacher, a carer, an auntie, an uncle, a granddad, a grandma. Again, it's just really, really important that it's someone that you know, someone that you trust, and someone you can tell what's on your mind. Yeah?
Yeah, we really know that it is quite difficult to talk to adults sometimes, especially when it might be embarrassing, might be difficult to explain, okay? And especially when you think maybe the result will be that you won't be able to play your favourite game or do something that you love doing online. But trust us, it is always better to talk to your trusted adult about a problem, all right? Please do not keep it inside and just hope it goes away on its own. It won't. Yeah. All right, so to be internet brave, what do we have to do? When in doubt, discuss.
Yeah, so guys, now we have seen absolutely everything it takes to become an internet legend and to make the most of your lives online. So here's your final challenge. We want you to take everything you've learned today and we want you to share this with as many people as you can, your friends, your parents, your carers, your trusted adults. And we also want you to go on and practice it every time you go online. And one of the best things to help you do that is to memorise the Internet Legends Pledge.
All right, sit up everyone, hands on hearts, it's a proud moment. Repeat after me. I promise.
I promise.
To be sharp and think before I share.
To be sharp and think before I share.
Be alert and check it's for real.
To be alert and check it's for real.
Stay secure and protect my stuff.
Stay secure and protect my stuff.
Be kind and respect my fellow legends.
Be kind and respect my fellow legends.
Be brave. When in doubt, discuss.
Be brave. When in doubt, discuss.
Sharp, alert, secure, kind, brave.
Sharp, alert, secure, kind and brave. Absolutely brilliant, guys. Oh, there's another letter. I think that might be the last one. Oh, Rhiannon, has anyone guessed what that word is?
Well, before I find out what that word is, I'd like to give a big shout out to Sadie in P3H at St Joseph's Dundee. And she says she closes her computer and plays with her wee brother. And that is a brilliant thing to do when thinking about your digital well-being. Well done, Sadie. Now, what on earth has Overshare been spelling out during today's assembly? Well, my chat is going off and I'm having ping, 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 and you are all saying that it's Interland. Back to you.
Yeah, guys, it was Interland because there was an I and N, a T, an E, an R, an L, an A, an N, and a D. Guys, well done. Fantastic.
Absolutely
Sharp.
brilliant. You're a lot sharper than I am today, but that means that now you can go and play Interland. All right, just tap into your web browser g.co/Interland. You play as legends, staying away from the internauties, using all the tips and tricks that we've spoken about this morning so you can smash the high score. Please challenge your trusted adults as well so you can have fun together, learn together, and listen, parents, carers, adults that are watching, teachers are going to be sharing loads of stuff about this assembly with you after, all right, so we can keep up to date.
Yeah, absolutely. Grown-ups, we've got lots of great activities that you can do with your kids. Just visit our Parent Hub and we're going to just pop a link in that chat.
Yes, we will. All right, but it's been absolutely amazing, hasn't it?
Yes, so amazing. Having you all join us for this assembly. You have been absolutely fantastic. Great listening. Oh, some fantastic fun facts. It's just left for Jez and I to let you know that you're now all officially
Internet legends! Woo!
Yeah,
Yes,
well
who
done.
doesn't love a
Thank you,
confetti
guys.
cannon? Who doesn't love a confetti
Celebrate
cannon?
good times. Thank you, legends, big and small, for being so great and listening to us. Now go out there and be legendary.
Yeah, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now don't forget to stick around for the sneak peek of the Legends Family Adventure. And after that, a screen will pop up saying we are Internet Legends, and we want you to stand in front of it and strike your best poses so that we can see how legendary you are. Thank you so much for joining us today. Bye!
Mom, Dad, my bear's gone.
Dad, stop! It could be a scam.
Come on, let's go and find your bear.
Whoa, neat trick.
Where is home?
Whoa there! You don't want to share all that with people you don't know.
I just do it for the likes.
Hacker's got my password.
Block. Report.
Yes.
Do you want to do something fun together? Simply download the activity below.
Cheese!
Really? That's not helping.